welcome to another live stream on the Destroy the Stumps podcast. Second live stream for the day. Match between the Australia and South Africa. It's the final of the World Test Championship final, probably the last day of the final, really. Yep. South Africa needs 69 runs. Aiden Markram played superbly yesterday. Probably the most important knock of his career. And Temba Bavuma, the captain, true captain spirit there, with an injury and all, still batting. And yeah, he's batted superbly despite the injury. He's done a great job. Yeah, Australia, definitely not out of it. They will try their level best to take it deep and get as many wickets as quickly as possible. South Africa want to get over that chokers tag. Yep. So just went a bit silent there, but yep. Aiden Markram, beautiful 100 yesterday. 102 off 159 balls. Might be a match-winning 100. Looks that way, really. Looks like he's going to guide the team home. Well, he would love to guide the team home to a special win. Temba Bavuma, the captain. Aiden Markram last year was captain of the T20 team that lost in the final over the match to India in the Caribbean. He's not the captain of the Test team, but still has played a vital role in getting the team to this stage. What a story this will be for South Africa. So many years of heartache. Can it all come to an end? Pat Cummins bowling the first over of the day. The Australian captain. On the money, Temba Bavuma has a big South African contingent in the crowd at Lord's cheering their team. People are still trying to get in. A lot of South Africans trying to get in as well. Defended by Temba Bavuma despite the injury. Still a solid defence regardless. Feel like the battle. It's been a crazy test match, really. Matthew Hayden making a very good point of commentary, a former Australian opener, one of the game's greats, recently inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame, along with former South African captain Graham Smith, who's in commentary as well. 14 wickets fallen on the first day of play, and 14 wickets fallen on the second day of play, and then just yesterday, only 4 wickets. So it tells you something, doesn't it? Aiden Markram is a stat there. He's played 255 deliveries against Nathan Lyon. He's never been dismissed by Nathan Lyon in his career. So it tells you something. Aiden Markram's way of negotiating Nathan Lyon on a pitch that was slow really has put South Africa in this position here. Tambavuma, not the most convincing shot, but he hits it into the gap. Get a single. At out 68 to win. Yeah, clouds above, bit of sun, bit of shade coming across as well. Yeah, very interesting day. Defended nicely by the Markram. Every defence, every delivery that the South Africans survive and that they just get runs off, it's getting cheered by the South African contingent. Look how solid this defence is from Adam Markram. Absolutely solid. Well, it's kind of hit low with the bat, but still very solid regardless. Defends it. No run. For South Africa. It's 214 for two. Steve Smith dropped the catch and also dislocated his finger. No sign of Steve Smith on the field, so that could be a concern for Australia as well. He might not be available for that three match test series in the Caribbean. That's after this test match for the Aussies. So that could be a huge blow for the Aussies. You really think Australians will have to rethink their lineup for that three match test series? Maybe they made a mistake not playing CM Conscious as a proper opener in the opening slot with Usman Khawaja and actually have Marnus at number 3. Putting Cameron Green at number 3 is a big gamble. After a long injury layoff for Cam Green, he just comes back and he's batting number 3. It's a very big gamble to put him at number 3 after a long injury layoff, and he's hardly played at number 3. So yeah, very big call, and unfortunately, it's backfired for the Aussies. And Khawaja's form's under the scanner. Marnus Labuschane's form's been under scanner for a bit. So yeah, those two are really under the scanner. Josh Hazelwood's fitness, always a concern for test matches. Is he good enough for test matches anymore? Not too sure. The Aussie cricketing fans say that maybe they should have had Boland in this squad for this game. But he's on the money regardless. Josh Hazelwood, speaking of him, just comes in. Great line of length to start. Ball just carrying off the pitch. Yeah, Stephen Smith there. And the balcony there, Lord's, the iconic Lord's balcony. Just watching on. It's another good delivery to start for Hazelwood. Partnership, third wicket partnership, 144 runs off 240 balls. Most likely it's a match winning partnership. It's just those partnerships you've seen in the last, so in basically the World Test Championship final. The first one back in 2021, that Ross Taylor and Kane Williamson partnership guided New Zealand to that inaugural World Test Championship win. The inaugural World Test Championship at Sophia Gardens and at the Agas Bowl. Sophia Gardens, sorry, So not Sophia Gardens. So what do you call it? The Gas Bowl, also known as the Rose Bowl in Southampton. And then the last one in 2023, Australia versus India. Travis Head and Steve Smith putting on that excellent partnership after the Aussies were under some early pressure, losing some quick wickets. Yeah, Travis Head, that was a man of the match performance from him with the bat and beautiful counter-attacking innings to put the Indians under pressure. First of a few knocks that he had against India that year. Also, that iconic 2023 ICC ODI World Cup final performance at Ahmedabad to guide the team to their sixth World Cup win. Great year for Australian cricket, that one, 2023. But yeah, it's just those partnerships that I'm at. The point that I'm making is the partnerships, those big partnerships, just getting the teams over the line. It looks like this one between Bavuma and Markram will do the same. Defends it, no run. Yeah, Vittori, former New Zealand skipper, also inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame recently, along with MS Dhoni, former Indian captain. There's some great players there being inducted to the ICC Hall of Fame there in the last week or so. And Hazelwood, can he start with a maiden? Have to wait and see. Defends it beautifully above Uma. And that's the end of that. 214 for two after 58 overs, 68 required for South Africa. Very good crowd as well, and people are still coming in regardless. Really witnessing something special. Sorry, guys, I said to go a bit silent there. Thank you very much for joining. Got a few people joining. It's nice to see. Don't know if we'll be around for a while, but yep, it's cricket regardless. You got to love cricket. Test match cricket. But you could be witnessing something very special here. South Africa not far from breaking that hoodoo. Well, hopefully they can. If they don't win this game, you really wonder. Adam Markram, beautiful hands there. Times that beautifully down the ground. It's really racing across the turf there. Should get two. They get three. Bavuma's able to run it. And now the margin's just 65. Look at that young man cheering his team on. I don't know if he's young really, but still special regardless. Bavuma hits it. Not the greatest shot. Yeah, came in on a pair out of Markram. And look what he's done. Probably his most important knock. I think it's his second 100 against Australia. Got a brilliant 100 back in 2018 in that infamous series. Sam Gate series back in 2018. Yeah, he was out for a 6-ball duck. Chopped on off the bowling of Mitch Stark. And then look what he does. Superb start from Adam Markram. Also, if you are into rugby league, the Roosters beat the Newcastle Knights in a tense game, a very low scoring game though, 12-8 at McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle. Ground conditions were good, showers across, yeah, it was tough conditions. Wasn't easy at all. And also the game that I commentated before, Super Rugby Pacific 2025, and edge there. Oh, did Australia need that? Captain gets rid of captain. That vigil from Jimbo Parima comes to an end. Fingers down the seam, and that is the wicket that the Australians would have wanted. Wonderful wicket. It's his 301st wicket and a bit of sideways movement. And that's the outside edge, healthy outside edge. End of a brilliant innings from the captain, Temba Bavuma. Could that be the door that Australia are looking for? He gets a good applause. Unbelievable innings from Temba Bavuma. 66 off 134 balls, 5 fours, no sixes, striking 49.3. Despite the hamstring issue, still batting beautifully. There's a wonderful innings from Temba Bavuma. Yeah, I would have wanted Australia early wicket in the first, within the first half hour, actually 15 minutes. Would have loved to have been there, Timber Boom at the end, but unfortunately it's not the case. Now the others have to do the job and stay with Aiden Markram and just get the team over the line. There's always nerves when you haven't won a trophy in a very long time. Those nerves will be there for South Africa. Tristan Stubbs didn't get many runs in the first innings, coming in at number 5. Is well known for his ability in T20s to play a bunch of shots, really. And he just cuts that away beautifully out of Markram to the fielder at deep point, just a single. Beautiful delivery. Just a subtle deviation there. Dyson the edge. It's a good delivery from Pat Cummins. That could be something that the Australians need. Just get something in them. Just get some confidence in them. They can get 1 or 2 quick wickets, then all of a sudden the game is just switched. Special innings though from Bavuma, but Markram and Stubbs have the job here. And the others, if needed, will have to really get the team over the line. Big South African contingent there cheering every defence, every delivery that they can survive, every run they can get. 64 runs required for the South Africans to win this game. Australia, 7 wickets now for them to pull off an unbelievable win from absolutely nowhere. And shout for LBW, but it's probably sneaking down the slope, just going down. Boy, oh boy, that was close. Just going down leg side. Australia don't go ahead with the review, so fair enough. But yeah, boy, oh boy, bit of nerves early on in this fourth day. Here's Hazelwood continuing. Defends it beautifully, Stubbs. Thanks for supporting Jackie. Appreciate that support. Yeah, Tristan Stubbs. That was a great first class record in South Africa, but playing on the international stage is a different story. Scores heavily for the offside. Interesting. A few Aussies in the crowd as well. Defends that into the leg side, no run. Defended, no run. 218 for 3. Here, the Aussie players just been a bit more chirpier now. Just a little confidence coming inside them. If they can get Markram, then all of a sudden, game becomes really interesting. South Africa's habit of choking just comes into play. Hopefully, it's not. South African fans really hoping it's not that day. It'll be more. It'll be really heartbreaking if they lose this game, but I don't think it will happen. Yes, they lost a wicket. The last over, Cummins bowled, but should be okay. Nothing stupid. And they should be all right. Cummins continue bowling a second over the morning. Well defended by Markram. There's a bit more movement as well, so that could come in the favour of the Aussies. Yeah, Cummins is the man, you would say. If they are to extract any bounce or any sort of movement off this pitch, I think Cummins would be the man, wouldn't you, to do the job. And he smashes this through the offside, Markram, and it races away for 4. Big cheers from the crowd. And if Cummins misses his line, this man is just there to capitalise on it. Races down the hill, and that's 4 runs. 4 valuable runs there for the South Africans. 60 now remaining. Defends it. Beautifully defended. Cummins continuing. Defended superbly by Markram. Once again. Full face of the bat. It's what you'll have to see. Just continuing. 22 for 3. 60 to win now for South Africa. Thank you very much, Rishu Sharma, for joining the room. Appreciate your support. If you are listening. Yeah, Jackie, thanks very much for following me, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you, N1234 and Steph McFlurry for joining in, as well as Kathleen Moran momentarily joining the room. I'm going to listen to the commentary. 13 extras considered by the Aussies so far in this innings with the ball. Ryan Rickleton didn't do well in this game with the bat. When Mulder, handy little come out. I don't know why he was batting number 3, but it did work in the end, I guess. Ploy did work some one way or another. There's AB de Villiers in the crowd, former South African cricketer. What a legend in the crowd, yeah. People recognise him on the big screen. Yeah, 70 South Africans in the ground today. There you go. Guys are down to that third man region fielder from deep point. Comes around to cover that. Just keeps it to a single. 59 the gap now. 59 runs remaining. Oh, 223 for 3. 59 runs remaining. Ooh, bit of a tricky one there, but he negotiates it. Markram. Richard Lingworth. 77th test match for him. It's into the leg side. Gets one. Cheer for every run that's been scored. 58 runs now. The margin score moves to 224 for 3. 61.4 overs. Defended by Stubbs. Yeah, look at Markram's record against the Australians. 65.67 is average. He really loves playing against the Aussies. And Stubbs tucks it away into the leg side, gets a single. He's off the mark as well. I think he got off the mark earlier, but anyways, that margin just keeps diminishing. Still continuing to pace the Aussies. Paddy Cummins continuing his third over of the morning. 57 runs required for South Africa, 225 for 3 after 62 overs. Defends it. Well, Stubbs on 2 runs, actually. Sorry, guys. There we go. Just gonna have my dinner as well. Oh, yeah, boy. I gotta love dinner. Food is something else. Pass the outside edge, doesn't carry to the keeper. Top ball. Yeah, good delivery from Cummins. Square him up there. There we go, Cummins. Lovely stride there, half a stride there from Stubbs. Hits it well, but straight to the field and the ring. No run. Tucks it went to the leg side. Should get 2. I'll take that. Deficit. Deficit now at 55 for the South Africans. Test match cricket on a Saturday. And Patriot Rick has followed the show. Thanks for that, Patriot Rick. We gotta love Patriots, mate. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. And well. All just really moves early in the morning of a test match. There is tension, a little bit of tension around the ground, though. Cummins continuing. Defended beautifully. Good line from Cummins. Well, defended beautifully. Yeah, look at the bench. Cheering Aiden Markram on. Absolutely ecstatic with that 100. Even the Australian players came over to him and congratulated him. See how good his innings was yesterday. In the end, sportsmanship matters. You just love to see that sportsmanship. Just mutual respect for a good innings. Even though it was against them, Australia had that respect in them just to appreciate that innings. Hazelwood continuing to Makram. They're definitely asking questions, the Aussies. They're bowling much better than what they were yesterday. Hazelwood continuing. Ooh, bit of awkward bounce there. Got one hand off it. Hazelwood. We're on the money there again. Yeah, Nathan Lyon warming up. Feel like there's opportunities around the corner as well. Didn't do much yesterday. Couldn't do much because I had Markham negotiated him beautifully. And it's 2:27 for 3 now. 55. The deficit. Maiden over for Josh Hazelwood. Another maiden over this morning. Wonder when Stark will come in for the Aussies. $55 needed for the South Africans. The rumour dismissed this morning. It's already been half an hour. Runs slowly coming for South Africa. As long as they keep the wickets in hand, I don't think they'll mind. Oh, ball hitting the stumps on the follow through, but no hand to it, so everybody's safe. Ad Markram safe there. Would have been a very unfortunate way to go. Hit Tristan Stubbs, hit it straight. Didn't deflect off anyone's hand. Defends off the back foot, punched it. No run. Defends it, no run. Yeah, it's hit the pad. Half an appeal for LBW. Looks like it was going down leg side, so not given. Just gone upstairs, Australia. They're going to review it. Might as well take your chances. You never know. Original decision not out, so if it's one orange or a green, Australia won't be able to overturn it. It looks like it's going down leg. Yeah, probably maybe clipping the stumps, but I don't think it's hitting the stumps at all. Like not hitting the stumps, but not hitting enough to get it overturned. Umpire's call. And it's missing. So Australia lose a review. That's not going to help. No, he pulls it away. Strong base from Markram. It goes for 4. Huge cheers from the South African contingent. 50 now required for South Africa. Yeah, just a short ball there, right on top of the bounce. And smacks it away to the leg side for 4. The fielder out there had no chance. Markram just consuming his merry way. Defended it. Beautifully defended. 2 for 2 for 3. 50 to get for South Africans. Nathan Lyon coming into the attack for the Aussies. Yeah, just 50 runs for South Africa to chase here. It's a special moment on the way if they don't fumble it. Athlon's got a slip. Yeah, Stubbs defends it off the back foot. No run. The ultimate test, indeed it is. Only the 3rd World Test Championship final ever. Next one will be in 2027, the final. So, yeah, hopefully it's in another country. I don't think it's fair England keep having the finals. I reckon it's got to be in different places, different parts of the world. Oh, reaches for it. Past the outside edge. Nathan Lyon slipping it up there. Tristan Stubbs just getting a good stride in. Just playing away from the body there. Yeah, not it. Hits it off the back foot. No run. Hits it off the back foot. No run. And a bit of turn into him. But negotiates it into the leg side. Just a 1 run. 49 the margin. 49 required. Mitchell Stark come in to the attack. Can he spark something here for the Aussies? Play one major spell for him. Yeah, but 80. Sorry. Yeah, 49 to win. Comes around the wicket. Ooh, wild flash at it by Stubbs. But he misses it. South Africa will be relieved. No damage. Just throwing his hands at it, really. It's kind of like a T20 shot. More than anything. Stark around a wicket. That left arm angle around a wicket to the right hander. Defends it. Stubbs, well defended. No run. Defends it. No run. And Steve Smith been injured. It's a huge difference maker. When he's on the field, he's always talking, coming up with tactics with the captain, and also speaking to the wicketkeeper, the other fielders, the bowlers, just trying everything to create something. Steve Smith, and it's more into him. Hits it back to the fielder. No run. Tristan Stubbs. Hits it. No run. Straight to the field in the ring. Also, one stat from this game is that Mitchell Stark and Josh Hazlewood have never lost an ICC final ever. So something could happen here if they lose this game. The first time they've ever lost a final. Yeah. So that's a huge stat there. Line continuing. It's his 20th over. Nathan Lyon hasn't got a wicket. It's gone for over 50 runs. He hasn't leaked runs at a bad rate, but still, just no wicket yet. Oh, keeps low. Bit of turn. Markram just negotiating that. Getting his bat down in time. Getting some overspin there. That turn kept low. Just negotiating it. Defends it. No run. Leg slip and a slip. Outside edge-ish. Should get two. No, he'll get two easily. Fielder coming around to the third man position. Fields that. 2 runs, 47 required now for the South Africans. Defends it, no run. Uppishly in the air. Straight to the fielder. Just 2 bounces to the fielder, no run. And hits it into the leg side, no run. 235 for 3. It's a 68 overs. First hour of play almost done here. We should be drinks soon. 12 overs till the new ball as well if it goes that far. Hits it, no run. Also, rugby league going on. The Dolphins versus the Cowboys. North Queensland Cowboys versus the Redcliffe Dolphins. Dolphins lead 22-4 at halftime at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville. Jack Bostock's got 2 tries. Oren Keeley's got 1 try. Kurt Donohue's got a try. Jemana Sako 3 out of 4 with the boot. And Felicia Kavusi was sin bin in the 11th minute. Mara Talangi the only try scorer for the Cowboys. The conversion wasn't successful for the Cowboys, but yep, they lead 22-4. Dolphins having a good season. They're building nicely at the moment. Could be a threat. Could make the playoffs for the first time in their history. Defends it to the get. Or the offside actually pushes it. Just a single. Yeah, the wind's decent breeze across the ground there. That South African flag just waving really ferociously there. In the air, to the gap. Should get to finally getting around. No, it's just 1, not 2. 45 required. Drives it nicely. RF the hurry. Oh, quick single. The dive saves him, but that's a brilliant throw from Cummins, putting pressure on Tristan Stubbs. But Stubbs survives. 44 runs required now. But almost an unnecessary run out there from South Africa. Don't know if they needed that quick single, really. But they'll take it. That's going to be drinks here at Lords. .44 required. Yeah, just a drinks break. 44 requires for South Africa. The only wicket falling today, Timber Bavuma, I think it was in the second or third over, Just getting the outside edge, good length delivery, a bit of kick off the surface, a bit of deviation. Pat Cummins running his fingers across the seam to get that deviation and getting the outside edge through to the keeper, Alex Carey. That was that. 238 for three. 44 required. 14 extras in this innings. Tim Bavuma, the only man to be dismissed. Pat Cummins breaking that partnership. Don't know if it's too late though. Absolute grind for the Aussies. Not much going our way. There's Lyon continuing. Hits it into the leg side. To the fielder in the deep. Just a single. Good stride in, defends it. Easy single. Stride. Hits it to the fielder. No run. Reverse sweep. It's the pad. Don't know if there was a need for that. Well, it's inside edge onto the pad. Not actually hitting the pad directly. It's into the leg side. The tall guy, Tristan Stubbs, plays a lot of it apparently, according to Kevin Peterson, who has talked to him a lot in the IPL because he is a mentor for the Delhi Daredevils team, so Delhi Capitals team that Tristan Stubbs plays for. That's a beautiful delivery from Nathan Lyon. Dip, bit of just straightened a bit past the outside edge. Big stride from Tristan Stubbs, but it's past the outside edge. Dot ball, end of the over. A beautiful delivery to end the over. No luck there for Lyon. Keeps low as well. That is that. 240 for three, 42 to win. Yeah, so UK test since 2015. Bouncer bowling average. Batsmen really struggle against the bouncer at Lords. 22.60 the average for bowlers bowling at Lords since 2015 with the bouncer. Yeah, not many runs scored off the bouncer, so yeah, with that slope, it's tough to deal with as well. Markram plays that late to the fielder, deep point, just a single. 41 required now. Oh, strangle down leg side. Alex Carey's interested, but he's the only one interested. Says he heard something. Australia reviewed it. Well, they only have 2 reviews left, so they're going to use one. Oh, it's very close to the gloves, to be fair. This might be out. Okay, so gap between bat and ball. Australia lose a review again. Was close to the bat, but not out. Well, well, well. Unfortunately, Australia lose that review. And they've only got 1 review left, the Aussies. So, yeah, that is a waste of a review, you'd have to say, from the Australians. Just got to change my coverage here because I have to, I'm losing a bit of battery on my phone, so I have to change it a bit. Here we go, that's better. Just as we speak, Mitchell Stark has just come around a wicket and gotten a wicket. Australia still believe here. They will still believe they have a chance. Tristan Stubbs is gone. He really looked like he was struggling there. He's gone for a really tough 8. And yeah, 41 required, 6 wickets remaining. It is not over by a long shot. Absolutely not over by a long shot here. David Beddingham's come to the crease. Still very early days in his career, but he has shown some signs that he does belong to the Test level. Has a lot of experience in county cricket. David Bedingham, he was a part of the Colpack deal. Did play as a Colpack Kolpak player. Went to England as part of that Kolpak deal. That deal expired with the Brexit thing happening in England. And yeah, that was that. I had to go back to South Africa and play. And yeah, he's playing Test cricket for South Africa. David Bedingham. Yeah, Mitchell Stark. That's his third wicket for the innings. He's still trying his heart out, Mitch Stark. Two slips and another slip. Past the outside edge. Beautiful delivery from Stark. Oh, he's creating something here, Mitch Stark, as he always does. Always trying his hardest. Scrambled seam. Straightens. Beautiful delivery to Benham around a wicket. Yeah, just going right through that gap between bat and pad there. Tristan Stubbs. That was that's the end of his innings. Off the back foot, no run. There's a single there for Benham. He's off the mark. And now just 40 runs required for South Africa. It's the end of the over. 243 for 4. That is the score at the moment. For the margin, just 6 wickets remaining. It's 242 for 4, not 243 for 4, but that's okay. Now his line bowling to Benham. No run. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's really there from that South African squad from that infamous Sandpaper series. Maybe Rabada and Ngidi was there. Maharaj might have been around. Markram was young at the time. Dean Elgar was a captain, but he's not there anymore. De Villiers was a part of that tour. He had a great series, De Villiers, but retired, I think, after that series. I didn't only played a couple of months and then retired from international cricket altogether. And then here we go ahead. Defends it into the leg side, no run. But I'm just taking his time, really. Not doing anything stupid. David Bedingham doesn't really need to do anything stupid, to be fair. It's into leg side, looking for a single, not on. Just one more ball remaining this over. Last ball of the over. It's it into the leg side, straight to the fielder, no run. It's a good over from the line. Maiden over to start. Maiden over. 242 for 4. 40 runs required for South Africa. Probably not far away from lunch as well. Don't think we'd be too far away from lunch, would we? Will they extend play for half an hour? Just because the target's not. I mean, even though South Africa taking their time, but it's not a massive margin, really. Would they extend play for half an hour, just like they did yesterday, because there was only one wicket remaining in the Australian innings? Will they do that as well? Markram facing Stark. Stark got one slip. Drives it beautifully. Knocked down by the Australian fielder. Gets a hand on it. Looking for two. Marnus Labuschagne getting a hand on it. He's an excellent fielder, Marnus Labuschagne. Gets a hand on it. He's in a bit of pain, though. Definitely saving a boundary for sure. Ooh, it's hit his fingertips. Like, that definitely would hurt. Yeah, he's still grabbing his fingers, Marnus. Definitely a bit of pain. Definitely sting your hand. Australia had one player go off with an injury. Don't want another one. Bellingham on strike. Don't think Australia will mind this. David Bellingham guides that beautifully down to third man. Lovely timing from Bellingham. Should get two. No, he wants three. That is excellent running from Aiden Markram. Excellent running from Aiden Markram and David Bellingham. Turn that two into three. 36 now required. Look at the running here. Look at Markram, the way he's running with like an absolute hair between the wickets. He wanted it. Bellingham's just struggling a bit. Yeah, look at Markram. He wanted that third badly. He wanted to strike against Stark. He's back on strike, Aiden Markram. Stark around the wicket to Markram. Gets it into the leg side. You'll get one. 35 required now. Yeah, just showing highlights of analysis of Hayden Markram negotiating Nathan Lyon in particular. A lot of his shots against Nathan Lyon came off the back foot. 72% off the back foot yesterday on day three, and 28% off the front foot. So he really just played really deep in his crease and played the ball really late. And that's how he negotiated Nathan Lyon for most of that day. And it worked really well. Because, yeah, Nathan Lyon, when the pitch is a bit slow and keeping low as well, can be a bit of a handful. If it's just a hint of spin, then, yeah, he's a real handful to deal with. It's been a great bowler for the Aussies. Bowler for the Aussies for quite some time, Nathan Lyon. So, yeah, he did a good job there, Aidan Markram, in containing the threat of Nathan Lyon yesterday on a slow pitch, which was just going a bit low. Yes, the conditions were fairly decent for batting. Probably the best batting conditions out of the 3-4 days that have been played on this pitch at Lords, but still, yeah, you got to take the most of the opportunities. What Aidan Markram did yesterday, he did really well. As continuing all LBW shout, they are adamant, the Aussies. Mitchell Stark. They've only got one review left though. Stark, Carey's having a chat. Carey's really adamant. Australia, they're going for the review again. They have to hope it's all red. They can't have an orange or. Well, I mean, the orange is okay. At least they keep the review. but they can't afford another green. If they lose another review, that's really going to hurt them. I think it's impact outside off stump. Stark's already going back to his mark. He's not happy. He's just smiling about it, but I don't think he's happy inside at all. Original decision not out. Australia might have just lost all their reviews here. All inside just about an hour and a half on day 4. It definitely hasn't hit the bat at all. Definitely has not hit the bat at all there. But gotta say, yeah, it's impact outside off stump. The review's gone. Australia's lost all 3 reviews. Yeah, some pretty ordinary reviews from the Aussies. I've got to say, they are desperate, understandably, but you got to really question some of the reviews. Alex Carey there smiling. I don't know why you're smiling there, mate. Really, really weird. Sorry, I'm probably having to go at Alex Carey, but yeah, don't know. I don't really see the need for that review. When David Benningham's just going across the crease. Yeah, just I don't see the point of that review, but it is what it is. Australia have lost all 3 reviews. They took it. They are desperate to win this game. They want to win it. Fair enough. But yeah, you just got to sometimes think a bit carefully before making a decision. Yeah, sorry about the audio as well. Just trying to adjust the phone while I'm watching this game. There's Markram facing line. Deep in the crease, off the back foot again. Another shot off the back foot. Kind of punch of a bit of a cut punch, whatever you want to call it, off the back foot. Played it late. To the field at deep point, just a single. South Africa still have all 3 reviews remaining. Australia don't have any. Unbelievable stuff. 34 required now, 248 for 4. 73.1 overs. He's got a slip and a leg slip. Ball hits it into the leg side. No run, beating him. He's playing out off the back foot as well. Yeah, so South Africa clearly come up with a plan to counter Nathan Lyon off the back foot. And it seems like it's worked in the second inning so far. Yeah, still tension regardless. Until South Africa get over the line, yeah, there will be a bit of tension. The margin is being reduced slowly, but still. Well, there we go. Got 2 more fielders in the ring. So inside. Very close to the batsman. They saw David beating him going off the back foot and hitting it uppishly into the leg side. So decided to have a really short, maybe a silly mid off or whatever you call it. I don't know the exact term, but still mid on, whatever. Punches off the back foot, straight to the field in the ring, no run. So he hits it onto the offside, David Bedingham. And he cuts it away, gets a single, gives a strike back to Markram. 33 required. Yeah, hits it down to long on for a single. Make that 32 now. And that is also the 250 up for South Africa, 250 for 4. Just 32 required for them to win this game. Yeah, it's been a brilliant chase. Really well done from South Africa. That partnership carrying this chase for a good part of the innings. Also, that partnership between maybe Markram and Mulder doing a bit of a job there as well. Cummins bowling over the wicket, punch off the back foot. He'll get a single into the offside. And the deep point coming in from the boundary, just keeping that to a single. 31 required now for South Africa. Flying over the wicket here, Cummins. Hit off the back foot, dot ball. Valuable innings in the first innings from David Bingham. Probably deserved a 50, but it couldn't quite get to that 50. But batted for time. And yeah, valuable innings in the context of the game from him. 251 for 4 at the moment. He just hits that into the leg side to the fielder in the ring. Just dot ball there. There, 45, 100 odd deliveries, 111 odd deliveries. Batted for time. Helped reduce the deficit for South Africa. And yet Cummins pulls out. Batsman doesn't look like he was ready. Dot ball. That's a dead ball. Defends it. No run. Another dot ball. At this point in time, South Africa don't look like they're panicking. Just dealing with the threat carefully, not trying to lose any wickets. Just get over the line regardless. Defended keeps a bit low. Dot ball. Cummins trying his hardest here, the Australian captain. Can't question this man's commitment and effort at all. And 251 for 4. Travis Head's going onto the boundary. Still continuing over the wicket. Ooh, inside edge into the leg side. They want a quick single, they'll get it. With these 30 runs required now. 252 for 4 at the moment. And that's the end of that over. So 242 for 4 is the score at the moment for the Aussies. So for the South Africans. Yeah, look at those South African supporters in the crowd. Just vocal, see themselves on the screen. They're happy. Some of these guys would have been loyal South African cricket supporters for a very long time. They've probably seen it all the heartaches, the pain that cricket this cricket nation has suffered. Some really tough losses, some heartbreaking ways to lose games, get knocked out. Maybe just falling at the final hurdle as well. Line continuing, getting them off the back foot, punches it straight to the field and no run. Hits it into the field. Should get two. Look at the running. Look at the running there. Absolutely brilliant running from the South Africans. In particular, Adam Markram, he has been running superbly between the wickets. There's a three that he ran one of the previous overs. I think it was off Mitchell Stark. And then look at this. Our fine leg region. He's looking for two. Good running from Bedingham this time. Actually, three. Yeah, look at that. Bedingham even putting in some effort this time around as well. Turning that 2 into 3. That is brilliant stuff. And now it's 27 the margin, 255 4 current score. And then now he's playing this one late. Aiden Markram really late, deep in the crease. Glides out to the field at deep point, just a single. 26 required now, 256 for 4 to score. Yeah, looks like they're just going to chip it this way a bit quicker than what they've been doing this morning. They're just going to up the ante a little bit in this chase and get over the line and get that special win regardless. Gets him to the leg side. Just a single. And this is his 4th highest score in his career. He's got 300s against Australia. How about that? I might play Australia a bit more, wouldn't he? Line continuing to the leg side. Markram straight to the field, no run. 257 for 4. That's the end of that over. 76 overs now. Done. It's 4 overs away from the new ball, the Aussies. Pat Cummins continues. There's 4 overs remaining till the new ball. Stark's already done with his spell. I thought he would have had an extended spell, Mitchell Stark. But no, Australian captain decides to bring himself on. Just sits with himself, really. He guides it away into the gap for a single. Feels as they're picking up the ball, trying to put some pressure on the South Africans, but they were comfortably home. 258 for 4 now, 24 runs required. There's been a few years in the crowd. Former Australian fast bowler. Cummins bowling out of the wicket. Markram hits it at the leg side. There we go. Some South African fans seeing themselves on the big screen, happy. Cummins continuing. Ball keeps low. He just plays it late. David Benningham can't get it past that fielder. Dot ball. Marcus Labuschagne is an excellent fielder, but he is really under pressure to retain his spot in the Australian cricket team. I think after this test match, he might get dropped, honestly. I don't see Marcus Labuschagne staying in the Australian squad after this test match, regardless of the results. Yes, Australia seemed to back players for a bit of a period of time under the leadership of Pat Cummins and the coaching of Andrew McDonald. But you really think, the pressure is now starting to build up on Marcus Labuschagne, and he might just get dropped. Quite a decent average, but his average has dropped immensely. His performances have dropped immensely over the last couple of years. So, fair enough. Might as well drop him, but there we go. Drives that beautiful on drive from Dave Bean, and that's 4 down the long on region. 4 runs. That's a beautifully timed shot for 4. It's 19 runs required. The South African contingent at the Lord's Cricket Ground in London are absolutely happy that they're making more noise now. Beautiful timing, beautiful placement. Fielder has no chance. That's 4. 19 required for South Africa to create some history. Probably just a touch full, if anything, for Pat Cummins. Yeah, beautiful shot from David Beardman. Cummins. Oh, straight on the pad, straight to the fielder at front leg, just a single. Beardman gives a strike back to Adam Markram. 18 runs required. Yeah, it looks like long-term South African supporters, those guys in the crowd have been through everything. 18 runs required to win this game. 18 runs. Cummins continuing to Markram. Hits it off the back foot. Can't get past the fielder. No run. End of the over. 767 overs done. 264 for 4. 3 more overs to the new ball. I don't think they'll want to go that far though. Yeah. 3 quarterfinals, 12 semi-finals, and 1 final. That's South Africa's defeat in ICC knockouts. First slip here. Line. And just hits it to the fielder. Inside the ring, no run. Looks like Jay Shah. This is your chairman. Start the game. India do have a series after the series against England in England, which will basically start off start off the 2025 to 2027 World Test Championship cycle. And since I think it's deflected off the batsman. That's gone to Travis Head. He's claiming to catch. He's in a bit of pain though. They will check this. The umpires. Travis Head's in a bit of pain. He's limping. They're just going to check this. Could be some late drama here. Yeah, Bateman doesn't look too phased at the moment. Definitely worth a shout. Well, taken my Travis Head in the end, but yeah, it's hit the burn, it's hit the ground, then it's hit the boot, and it's deflected off the boot upwards, so it's not out. Yeah, it didn't deflect straight off the boot. That'll be not out. So David Benjamin survives that. 18 required now for the South Africans. Start that line on Sabina, who just goes pretty much off the back foot, but gets a bit of a his hands forward, defends it. And it gets to the pitch of the ball, hits it down the ground. He'll get a single at mid on. Can't do much. Just watch it go for a single. 17 required now. South Africa trying to finish this off now. And all LBW shout. He's deep in his crease. Knock out Australia. Don't have any reviews left. They can't overturn it. They don't have any reviews. Packer was just signaling for a review, but nah, they don't have any reviews left, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it looks like maybe it's going down leg, but we wouldn't have known because there's no reviews left. It's a bit to leg side, no run. So the dot ball into the over. 265 for 4. 17 required for South Africa. Baden will retain this, will be on strike. Now, Bo Webster, the big man, comes into the attack. Only has bowled 4 overs in this innings. Gone for 11 runs. Economy around 2.75 runs an over. He's bowled 19 dot balls. It was pretty good, but yeah. Yeah, umpire's call. So it wouldn't have really mattered because the umpire call was it was given not out on field, so that would have stood. And yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, Webster going one of the creases, got the keep up, gets into the leg side, beating them no run. So Webster continuing. So it up all for Bo Webster. And yeah, Webster continuing medium pace. Defensive beating him, no runner. Sorry, Rob. Whoops. Just fell asleep there. There we go. Hits off the back foot. Beating guys at nicely to the field. That deep point. Just a single. 16 required now. Yeah, Markram will strike. What's he going to go? What's he going to do here, Webster? Slashes it straight to the field at deep point. Just a single. 15 required now for the South Africans. Markram was looking for two. Wasn't on. Yeah, 15 required for the South Africans. 15 away from a special win. Webster continuing right on medium pace over the wicket. Does bowl spin. Straight to the fielder. Punches off the back foot. Straight to the fielder. No run. Also, the stream will end pretty soon, but I'm going to restart it anyway. It's got a slip. It's got a leg slip. Line continuing. And Baden. So Markram just swipes it across the line to the fielder mid wicket. Dead into wicket. Just the one run. Yeah, 14 required. Bat just falling in his hands a bit there. Not quite connected at Markram, but he'll take the single regardless. Baden. Sit into the leg side. No run. David Bellingham. Gets a stride in, defends it, no run. He plays it late, bit of turn there, straight to the fielder, no run. Lobs in the air, half an appeal for a catch. Umpire's definitely not interested. Richie Lingworth. Yeah, he's just smiling there. Richie Lingworth. It's not even hit him. It's just deflected off the keeper's glove there, Alex Carey's glove. Straight off his gloves, not out at all. Not out. Bellingham hits it to the leg side, no run. End of the over. 80 overs up, new ball available, 268 for 4. 14 required for the South Africans. Yeah, it's just about 5 minutes left on this stream. I might just start a new stream though, but yep, and it is the new ball. Australia going for the new ball straight away, taking the new ball. Fair enough. Josh Hazelwood's going to bowl the first over with the new ball. There's Hazelwood. Bowls it to Bellingham, to Markram, who just whips it down the ground for 4. Make that 10 more required for South Africa. The South African contingent getting more vocal now. They know it's not far away. The players on the balcony still quiet at the moment. They're not saying anything until it's over. Yeah, just too much on the pads there from Josh Hazelwood, and he gets punished. South Africa not far away now. Just 10 more runs to win this game. Hazelwood continuing here to Markram. It's it into the gap. This could be 4 more. Wants 2. Maybe 3. It's Graham Smith, former South African captain now, just cheering them on. 3 more, so 7 more required. Just 7 more runs required for South Africa. Stream will end soon. I'm going to have to restart it. Past the outside edge. Beaton has a wild flash at it. No run. Straight through to the keeper. Dot ball. Temba Bavuma has not lost a test match as South African captain. That is an unbelievable stat. 7 straight test matches that they've won heading into this game. Could make it 8. There's Kevin Peterson joining Graham Smith there. As Beaton charges him, hits it straight to the fielder, long off. So short mid off. No run. South African players just a little bit tight-lipped. They know it's not far. The moment is not far. Two more deliveries left in the over.